What you reading, Bunny?
A book on patience. I'm learning how to drink my Nestle Quick chocolate flavor real slow.
But, Bunny, you know Quick is so rich.
Good things come to those who wait.
And thick.
Patience is a virtue.
And chocolatey.
No better time than the present. Well, back to the books.
All set, Peter?
I don't feel musical today.
Maybe a little of our music would help, huh? Let's see. Come on, kids, try it. Come on.
It's fun to put snap,
Crackle!
Into your morning.
Hey, now I'm getting beat.
Kellogg's Rice Krispies, part of this nutritious breakfast.
I feel musical today.
Morning Movie 8 premieres April 12th at 9 on Channel 8.
NBC, the magic keeps on growing. NBC, our pride is showing.
It's a beautiful Easter egg morning with a bright colored Easter egg sky and an Easter parade kind of feeling when the old Easter bunny comes by. Easter eggs painted just like a rainbow, chocolate bunnies with funny long ears. When you wake up on Easter egg morning, it's the happiest day of the year. Little girls with their pink Easter bonnets, little boys all dressed up Easter blue. There's a nest with an Easter egg on it, in a basket all shiny and new. It's a magical, wonderful feeling that'll make all the clouds disappear. When you wake up on Easter egg morning, it's the happiest day of the year. There's a nest with an Easter egg on it, in a basket all shiny and new. It's a magical, wonderful feeling that'll make all the clouds disappear. When you wake up on Easter egg morning, it's the happiest day of the year. When you wake up on Easter egg morning, it's the happiest day of the year. Easter egg morning, just about the happiest day of the year. But did you ever wonder where the Easter bunny gets all those beautiful eggs he delivers to the children every year? And did you ever wonder what Easter might be like without those eggs? Well, this is the story of how Picasso's Speedy Cottontail learned a very important lesson and why this year he'll still be delivering those Easter eggs. Our story begins in the little town of Barnyard, USA. Everything seems peaceful until we look inside the big chicken coop.
Easter Bunny prepares for big day. Humph! The Easter Bunny says it's an awfully tough job painting all these eggs and delivering them every year. But kids all over the world depend on me, so I don't mind all the hard work. He doesn't know what hard work is. The hard part is laying all these eggs and gathering them. Without our eggs, there wouldn't be any Easter. Right, girls? Ladies, I think it's time we got a little recognition for the work we do. I say, if the Easter Bunny won't give us any credit, then we won't give him any eggs.
Blue skies above me, everybody loves me. I am Speedy Cottontail. There's no Easter without me. They sing songs about me, hopping down the bonny trail. But when you got to carry millions of eggs, it gets a little hard on the legs. It may look kind of funny, but this Easter bunny likes to ride. Over land, over river, I always deliver to children all around the world. I'm their amigo, a friend and a hero to every single boy and girl. But when you got to go a million miles, you might as well go in style. It may look kind of funny, but this Easter bunny likes to ride. I love to ride when morning's just begun, bringing in a sunny day. Driving along, singing a song, and meeting friends along the way.
Hey, it's Easter Bunny!
Oh, it's Speedy Cottontail.
When you got to go a million miles, you might as well go in style. It may look kind of funny, but this Easter bunny likes to ride.
Hello, Albert. Yes, it's me, the one and only Speedy Cottontail, artist and world traveler, loved by all.
Oh, I'm glad to see you're still as humble as ever.
Hello, ladies. Well, it's that time of year. Time for the old master artist to display his talents to the world again. So if you'll just load these eggs onto the truck, I'll be on my way.
Just a minute, Mr. Cottontail. We ladies have been talking, and we've decided it's about time we got a little credit, too.
Credit? Credit for what, Henrietta?
Credit for all the work we do, and for making sure Easter comes every year. Everyone knows that rabbits don't lay eggs, and without our eggs, you'd have nothing to paint or deliver.
With all due respect, ladies, everyone knows that it's not the eggs, it's my unique painting on them that makes Easter special. And the fact that I always make my deliveries on time.
Well, Mr. Cottontail, you can just get your eggs somewhere else this year.
Well, suit yourselves, ladies. I can get eggs anywhere. I'm Speedy Cottontail, the Easter Bunny, and everybody loves me.
Ladies, let me have your attention. How hard can it be to paint these eggs? And why can't I deliver them? Why, let the Easter Bunny have all the glory. Why, I might even become a star. I'm gonna be famous when Easter comes this year. When they see the Easter chicken, they'll all stand up and cheer. I'm gonna be famous when they see my Easter eggs. They'll put me in the movies when they get a look at these legs. ladies, let's get to work. Start painting those eggs and I'll start mapping out my route. We'll show Mr. Cottontail that we don't need him at all.
So Henrietta and all the hens get to work. For the first time ever, the Easter Bunny won't be delivering the Easter eggs. At least, that's what they think. Meanwhile, the Easter Bunny drives deeper and deeper into the forest, looking for eggs. He drives past a deep, dark hole, stops the truck, and looks in. Oh boy, this is gonna be easy. Everybody loves me, and they'll be glad to give me all the eggs I want. Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
Yes? Who is it?
It's the one and only Speedy Cottontail, the Easter Bunny. I was wondering if you'd mind if I borrowed a few of your eggs for Easter. I'm running a little short this year.
Of course you can. Come inside. Won't you sit down?
Well, I'm kind of in a hurry.
Stay a while and visit. You must be very tired. I will fix some lunch for you, whatever you desire. The famous Easter Bunny has to hop and jump. You've got to keep your strength up, so I'll make you nice and plump. A great big bowl of carrots right before your eyes. And for dessert, you're gonna get a very big surprise.
I'm really not that hungry. I've lost my appetite. It sure looks good, but I just couldn't eat another bite.
But I haven't had my lunch yet. My tummy's recognizing. And a big fat bunny rabbit sounds extremely appetizing.
I've got the perfect thing to take my place. How about a bowl of carrots in your face?
Well, after that narrow escape, the Easter Bunny is thinking that it might not be quite as easy as he thought to find Easter eggs. He drives even deeper into the forest until he comes to a strange-looking place in the swamp. He hears someone snoring and gets out to investigate. He pulls back a bush, and there on a strange-looking red carpet, surrounded by white fence posts, are dozens of eggs. Wow! Look at all those beautiful eggs! And they aren't snake eggs. Hello? Hello? Sounds like they're asleep inside this cave. I know. I'll take some eggs and leave a note explaining everything. Whoever lives here won't mind because I'm the Easter Bunny and everybody loves me. Whoa! The carpet's moving. What? These are baby alligators. And this is no carpet, it's a tongue. And those aren't fence posts, they're teeth. Boy, this is gonna be tougher than I thought. Well, things aren't going very well for the Easter Bunny, and Easter is getting closer every minute. So let's go check on Henrietta and the other hens and see how they're doing.
That looks awful. You've got too much red on that one. Well, look at yours. Who ever heard of a polka-dotted Easter egg?
Ladies, settle down. It's just no use. As much as I hate to admit it, the Easter Bunny is right. He is an artist, and I couldn't deliver all these eggs. I'd be lost in no time. Besides, they look awful.
Well, it looks like the hens are having just as much trouble as the Easter Bunny trying to make sure Easter comes this year. Now, Albert has been listening to the hens arguing, so he decides to go find Speedy Cottontail and see how he's doing. Albert flies deep into the forest until finally he spots the Easter Express, empty. He lands on a limb just above the truck and watches. Speedy has just stopped at a tall, strange-looking house. He knocks on the door and then jumps into his truck, ready to fly off if something else tries to get him.
Who's there?
It's Speedy Cottontail, the Easter Bunny. I'm running a little short on Easter eggs this year, and I was wondering if you could part with a few of yours.
Well, I guess I can let you have one. Just go out back and get it.
1 egg? She can only let me have 1 egg? Well, that's one more than I've gotten so far. I wonder where the eggs are. Must be behind these big rocks. Wait a minute. This is no rock. It's an egg. An ostrich egg. Well, it's better than nothing. Made it. It's no use. I hate to admit it, but the hens are right. Without their eggs, I'm just another rabbit.
Looks like you're not doing too well, Picasso, and time is running out. Tomorrow is Easter and you don't have a single egg.
I wish I could apologize to the hens, but they probably won't even speak to me now.
Oh, I think if you tell them, they'll listen.
How do you let someone know that you need them when you've never shown them before? And how do you let someone know that you love them when you've never told them before?
Think of the times that you took them for granted and never let your feelings show. Well, if you don't tell them, how will they know? Sometimes it's nice just to hear someone say, "You sure did a good job today." And once in a while, a smile's not enough when there's so many things you could say. Everyone wants to believe that they're needed, but sometimes they don't let it show. Well, if you don't tell them, how will they know?
Sometimes we forget and treat them unkind, but good friends are special and so hard to find. And to say I love you would be easy to do if you tried. So could I.
The Easter Bunny jumps in the Easter Express and roars back to the chicken coop to tell the hens how much he needs them. Meanwhile, the hens are realizing that they need the Easter Bunny just as much as he needs them.
How do you let someone see that you need him when you've never shown him before? Think of the times that we took him for granted and never let our feelings show. If we don't tell him, how will he know? He thinks he's so cool in his Easter egg suit, but he sure is an artist.
And we think he's cute.
And to tell him we need him is easy if love is the key. Why don't we? Everyone wants to believe that they're needed, but sometimes it just doesn't show. If we don't tell them, how will they know? If we don't tell them, how
Ladies, you were right. Without your eggs, I'm just another cool bunny. Oh, I'll admit I'm a great artist, but without your eggs, there's no Easter.
No, Speedy, it's not our eggs that make Easter. It's your special way of painting them. And no one could deliver all those eggs except you.
I think what we've learned here today is that to make Easter special, it takes a lot of hard work from everybody. You can get more things done working together than working against each other. Now, if my watch is correct, Easter is less than 24 hours away. So, you'd better see just how good you all can work together, or there's going to be some mighty disappointed children tomorrow.
The Easter Bunny's eyes light up and he flies into action. He is a blur as he paints 20, 30, 40 eggs at a time, each one different from the rest. Meanwhile, the hens have an assembly line going, passing the eggs to each other and loading the truck. The huge pile of eggs rapidly dwindles, while the Easter Express rapidly fills. As the Easter Bunny finishes the last egg, he is moving so fast that before he realizes it, he has painted the front of Albert just like an Easter egg.
Sorry about that, Albert.
Oh, that's all right, Speedy. That tie was a little busy anyway.
Thanks for all your help, everybody. I couldn't have done it without you. Well, I better get going. See you next year. Bye, Speedy.
So long, Picasso.
It's a beautiful Easter egg morning with a bright colored Easter egg sky and an Easter parade kind of feeling when the old Easter bunny comes by. Easter eggs painted just like a rainbow, chocolate bunnies with funny long ears. When you wake up on Easter egg morning, it's the happiest day of the year. Little girls with their pink Easter bonnets, little boys all dressed up Easter blue. There's a nest with an Easter egg on it, in a basket all shiny and new. It's a magical, wonderful feeling that'll make all the clouds disappear. When you wake up on Easter egg morning, it's the happiest day of the year. There's a nest with an Easter egg on it, in a basket all shiny and new. It's a magical, wonderful feeling that'll make all the clouds disappear. When you wake up on Easter egg morning, it's the happiest day of the year. When you wake up on Easter egg morning, it's the happiest day of the year.
Beth is trying a new gel, Colgate Winter Fresh Gel.
Hey, what a super-looking gel. Let me try. What a cool taste. Let me try. Mom!
Introducing new Colgate Winter Fresh Gel, a creamy blue gel packed with proven MFP fluoride, the maximum fluoride protection a toothpaste can give.
Beth, it's good for both of you.
Want some?
Regular flavor Colgate, new Winter Fresh Gel, maximum fluoride protection in a great-tasting gel.
I'm Jerry Springer, and I want to be your governor. Now, after sharing some specific solutions for our unemployment and education problems in this state, it looks like the nomination is finally within grasp, which makes what I'm about to tell you even more difficult. Some 9 years ago, I spent time with a woman I shouldn't have, and I paid her with a check. I wish I hadn't done that, and the truth is, I wish no one would ever know. But in the rough world of politics, opponents are not about to let personal embarrassments lay to rest. Perhaps like you, I'm not sure what any of this has to do with being governor, but maybe my talking to you about this makes a point. Ohio is in a world of hurt. The next governor is going to have to take some heavy risks and face some hard truths. I'm prepared to do that. This commercial should be proof. I'm not afraid, even of the truth, and even if it hurts. Come on, join me on June 8th. We're going to turn the state around.
Jerry Springer, Democrat for governor.
Hi, kids. This is Smurfette. That nasty Gargamel is out to destroy the Smurfs' Easter celebration.
Great balls of Smurf!
Thursday night on the new Smurfs Springtime Special.
Then the kids go on a magical trip to visit the Easter Bunny on an all-new Family Circus Easter, right after a very special Smurfs Thursday night.
Thursday, don't miss the second premiere episode of Day by Day. Will Ross win Kristen's heart?
Only geeks get good grades. I get all A's. Of course, I deeply respect geeks.
Can the kids handle the pressures of preschool?
I'm a failure.
Day by Day week continues with an all-new episode of Day by Day Thursday after Cosby.
The world's worst trained police forces graduated, and now they're back.
This is serious.
To mess it up again, the network television premiere, Police Academy 2, next.
Oh, what a great day for a picnic.
A picnic! A picnic!
Bear Country, friends, as any observer can plainly see, is a really and truly fine place to be. Especially for cubs and other small fry. Baby robins learning to fly, young frogs and bunnies learning to hop, all kinds of young'uns, and every spring season, another new crop. Except that one Easter time, when the cycle of seasons came to a screeching, grinding, sudden stop. Let us turn back the clock to when Brother was the only cub on the block. When the bear's treehouse wasn't nearly so grand, and a very strange thing occurred in Bearland. No one really knows the cause. A shift, perhaps, in the natural laws. Some unfortunate bit of cosmic bad luck. But somehow that winter, the seasons got stuck. What happened to spring? Where did it go? Had it all been called off on account of snow? And Easter, what about Easter? Would it skip a year? Could Easter somehow disappear?
Are you in this yearbook?
Sure. I was even a majorette. Look. What are you doing?
You smell good.
What? Come on.
Your breath is so fresh.
That's close-up.
Close-up toothpaste?
Why do you think they call it close-up? It's the toothpaste with real mouthwash to freshen my breath, and it gets my teeth as white as they can be. There I am, second in line.
You're first with me.
Whiter teeth, fresh breath. Close-up, regular or fresh mint flavor.
Now there's a new way to get lots of great music with very little talk and very few commercials. It's free on your FM radio right now on FM 97 KCNR. More nonstop music, sometimes whole hours at a time, and never less than 51 minutes of music every hour. For less talk, fewer commercials, and more great music, listen to FM 97 KCNR.
The Tom and Jerry Show, Saturday evening at 6 here on Channel 8.
Assault. You mess with me, you're making a mistake.
And batter. Energize your Friday with the Highwayman.
It's the fall of that winter when the seasons got stuck. Bear Country's still having very good weather luck.
Take Papa his lunch, my dear. He's chopping wood at the edge of the forest.
Yes, Mama.
As any observer can plainly see, Bear Country is still a great place to be. A great place to spend your growing up time. There are puddles to jump, all shapes and sizes of trees to climb, plants that catch flies, grasses that whistle.
Ouch!
The lesson you learn backing into a thistle. So much to do and see and know. A wonderful place in which to grow. But, and here's the rub, a little bit lonesome for an only cub. Old Brother had friends, the gang who hung round down by the bog. There was Bill Bunny and Finnerty Frog. His idea of excitement was sunning himself on old rotting log.
Ribbit.
Ribbit?
And there wasn't very much on Fred Firefly's mind, but working the switch on his electric behind. As for Bill Bunny, there just was no stopping his rabbity habit of hippity-hopping.
Bill! Bill, come back!
Brother kept busy trying to learn what life was about. There really was quite a lot to find out.
I've many, many questions to ask.
Oh, questions? Questions?
Hi, Papa. I brought you your lunch.
On questions of why, who, what, when, and where, ask the world's foremost expert, me, Papa Q Bear.
Well, my first question, Dad.
Go ahead, ask it. Don't stammer, my lad.
Well, my question, Dad.
Oh, go ahead, ask it. Don't just stand there hemming and hawing.
Well, Papa, why are you standing on the limb you are sawing?
That was a very good question. Do you have any more? It's one of the things papas are for.
I have many questions. There's so much I need to know. Where do we come from? Where do we go? How does the sun shine? Why do rivers flow?
Those questions are too easy. They're just not tough enough. I'm prepared to deal with much more challenging stuff. I know all the answers, the who, what, why, and where. Just as sure as my name is... Papa Q Bear.
In the middle of a river, how deep does it get? Do fishes get thirsty? Why is water wet? Where does your lap go when you stand up? How many liquid ounces in a buttercup?
You may ask me any question, no matter how far out. Being open to all questions is what parenting is all about. I know the census of Samoa and this principal crop, the height of Krakatoa. Before it blew its top, I have all the answers, the who, what, why, and where. Just as sure as my name is the barbecue Papa Q Bear.
Brother kept asking questions as the seasons progressed.
Why do leaves change color in the fall? Why do they, huh? And why do we have seasons anyway?
In fact, he became a bit of a pest.
What makes the snow and hail?
Yes, whatever the season, Bear Country was fun. But it was a bit lonesome, being Mama's and Papa's only small son. As for the gang down by the bog, Bill Bunny and Fred and Finnerty Frog, well, as the old saying goes, when fair weather ends, you can say goodbye to fair weather friends. Only Bill Bunny came venturing out to see what winter was all about.
Hey, wait for me! Bill, wait up!
It was a strange sort of winter, gloomy and gray, and somehow it seemed to have come to stay. Papa was worried.
Something's gone wrong. This winter is hanging on much too long.
He looked at the papers. He turned on the TV. He checked every reference book in the tree.
Something's gone very wrong. It's more than bad luck.
What is it, Dad?
Well, somehow or other, the seasons got stuck.
Season stuck? What a suggestion. What about spring?
And Easter. What about Easter?
What's Easter, Papa?
What's Easter? What's Easter? Easter is delicious tastes, yummy smells, coconut eggs with chocolate shells, colored eggs in paper grass, treats for every lad and lass, rainbow-colored jelly beans, reds and yellows, pinks and greens, sweets and treats of every kind. There's no telling what you may find. Molasses, mocha, treacle, honey, and best of all, the Easter Bunny.
Now, Papa Bear, if you please, you can't see the forest for the trees. And while I don't deny those things are fun, Easter means much more, my son. It's a new beginning, the warm sun melting, snow and ice, bringing forth crocus, tulips, edelweiss, drawing new life from the cold winter earth. Baby robins, the miracle of birth, a great rainbow after a warm spring rain.
What's a miracle, Mama?
Son, a miracle is something wonderful we cannot explain. And this Easter,
said Mama, looking into Brother's eyes.
You'll have an extra special Easter surprise.
And that moment, whoops, Brother slipped off Mama's lap. Was Mama's lap getting smaller? Or was it just that Brother was getting taller? Or even a little of both, perhaps, which is often the way with cubs and laps.
What happened to Mama's lap?
Come, it's time for Boss Bunny to wiggle his ears.
It had been custom in Bear Country for years and years for Boss Bunny to signal spring by wiggling his ears.
We can count on Boss Bunny. He wouldn't let anything happen to spring, and certainly not Easter. Easter's his thing.
But when they reached the accustomed spot, a crowd had gathered, but Boss had not. Not a sign of Boss Bunny, not a wiggle nor whit, except a small one saying, Boss Bunny has quit.
Boss Bunny has quit?
What about Easter?
Said Brother, with tears in his eyes.
What about my Easter surprise?
There's so much more than ever before at Disney World, the America Parade, just for you. A castle show in red, white, and blue. Circus thrills, we dare you to see. All new fun for you and me. There's more at Disney World, so much more at Disney World. There's so much more than ever before. The magic keeps on growing, and they say our pride is showing.
Berenstein Bear's Easter Surprise is brought to you tonight by Kellogg's. Great days start with breakfast, and great breakfasts start with Kellogg's.
What's wrong, Amy?
I've never done this before. Why me?
Oh, you'll be terrific.
But millions of people will be watching.
Don't worry, we're rooting for you.
Listen, it's fun to push, snap, crackle, pop into your morning.
My very own cheering section.
Like we said, you'll be terrific.
Kellogg's Rice Krispies, part of this nutritious breakfast.
Hey, guys, what's wrong?
We always cry at weddings.
The resignation of Boss Bunny was a very serious matter. The citizens of Bear Country were a buzz and a chatter.
I hear he had a problem with fermented carrot juice.
Outrageous.
Disgraceful.
Simply no excuse.
retired.
Opted out.
Hopped a freight.
Papa was especially down in the mouth.
Who will bring our jelly beans? Our reds and yellows, pinks and greens?
And my Easter surprise. What might it have been? A giant Easter egg in a decorated tin? A basket of yellow marshmallow chicks? A lifetime supply of lemon sticks?
Mama just smiled and gave a small shrug, reached down and gave Brother a Mama Bear hug.
There must be some way of changing our luck, of saving Easter and getting the seasons unstuck.
And at that very moment of despair and desperation, Papa Bear was struck by a full-fledged inspiration.
Say, talk about your Easter surprise. Just try this one on for size. I'll be the Easter Bunny.
You'll be the Easter Bunny?
I'll be the Easter Bunny. I can do it, my dears. The first thing I'll need is slightly bigger ears. Then some nice long whiskers. These broom straws will do. Fasten them in place with bunny whisker glue. Now let's twitch my whiskers, train my ears to flop. And now a bit of practice on my bunny hop, hop, hop. If you want something done, then do it yourself. Just take your up and atom down off the shelf. Put your muzzle to the grindstone and do it yourself. If you want something done, hop-a-dub, 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 you've got to do it yourself. Now the next thing we'll need is a ready egg supply and 6 or 7 packets of Easter egg dye. Some practical arrangement of scrap, lumber, and planks to direct the egg supply into the mixing tanks. While yours truly stands ready to stir it with a mop. And now another bit of practice on my bunny hop, hop, hop. If you want something done, then do it yourself. Just take your spit and polish down off the shelf. Smear yourself with elbow grease and do it yourself. If you want something done, hop-a-dub, 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 you've got to do it yourself. And now the shredded coconut, the chocolate and cream. Who cares if Bull Boss Bunny ran out of steam? Then an extra nail or two and one more rubber band. Now one last connection. Here, son, give me a hand. Now all that's left to do, as you can plainly see, is hook the whole thing up to my good old Model T.
It's working! It's working! It's not working.
There was much on the mind of small Brother Bear, and as he pondered the questions of who, what, why, and where, who should come hopping over the hill but Brother Bear's friend, Bunny Bill. Now it was Bill who wanted to play.
Hi, Brother Bear. Want to play? Sorry, Bill. I just can't today. I've got too much on my mind. And there's somebody very special I simply have to find. Somebody very special? Who's that, Brother Bear? The boss of all the bunnies. The one and only Easter Hare.
Then Bill said something that caused Brother's jaw to drop.
No problem. Come with me. Boss Bunny is my pop. What a piece of luck! He's the one who could save Easter and help the seasons get unstuck.
Then Bill led Brother through a secret trap door that no bear had ever entered before, that led to a secret underground room. It was dark and deserted and quiet as a tomb. There was nothing in the room except some mice, a bushy-tailed example of genus Catus catus, and Boss Bunny's vast collection of Easter apparatus. There were buckets, belts, and vats in a great assembly line of fantastic machines of remarkable design. Great jelly bean machines capable of making 1,000,000 jelly beans. Devices that could write any child's name.
What a waste.
Said Brother.
What a crying shame.
For Boss Bunny's Easter factory was deserted, dark, and still. The signs and sounds of Easter were absolutely nil. Just up ahead, there was a funny little door with a narrow crack of light showing at the floor. In the room behind the door, reclining on a shelf, was the erstwhile Easter Bunny, Boss Bunny himself.
What? All right, Sonny. State your business. Spit it out. What's this intrusion all about?
It's about Easter. And spring.
Who cares about Easter? And spring is a bore.
Who cares about Easter? And spring is a bore?
Do you have any idea of just how long I've managed Easter and kept the seasons moving along?
But please.
Twitching my whiskers, wiggling my ears. Why, it's undignified for someone of my golden years. Do you have any idea what it means to make 10 million jelly beans? And the bunny help you get today. They want salary breaks, vacation pay, the paperwork, the regulations, the egg supply, the aggravation, not to mention aches and pains. Yeah. I've got arthritis, bursitis, mixer's elbow, sinusitis. I'm old and crabby, bent and stooped. I'm P-double-O-P-E-D. Pooped.
But please, we need Easter and spring. No Easter and spring? Why, that would ruin everything.
Look, I'll say it again as I've said it before. Who cares about Easter? And spring is a bore. I'm fed up to here, and I'm not gonna take it anymore. Not gonna take it anymore.
But Mr. Bunny, we need Easter and spring. We need a warm sun, melting snow and ice.
All that Easter hocus pocus about daffodils and crocus.
Tulips, crocus.
Starts my body aching and my teeth are hurting. So stop your begging and your blurting. My decision to resign is absolutely firm and certain.
Drawing new life from the cold winter earth. Baby robins, the miracle of birth.
Who cares about Easter? And spring is a bore. I'm fed up to here, and I'm not gonna take it anymore. Not gonna take it anymore. Hold on now. Now, just a minute,
Somehow that rainbow got through to Boss Bunny. The great spring rainbow's lovely light touched his heart and put things right. It straightened his back. It loosened his joints. It reduced his aches and pains by 12 percentage points. His ears began to wiggle. His whiskers began to twitch. Then Boss Bunny reached around and pulled the master switch.
All right, you bunnies. It's Easter time, so hop to it.
Forget about Easter. Look forward to spring.
On Easter morning, Brother opened his eyes, stretched, and remembered his Easter surprise.
Oh, Brother, come in here, please. There is something you must see.
Jelly beans, a chocolate egg and bunny. It was all three.
The Easter Bunny brought those, my dear. Your special surprise is over here. Brother, meet your new baby sister.
What was in the basket was a baby, a little baby bear. Brother was so surprised, all he did was stare. Then, as he reached to touch her tiny little toes, her small fist accidentally popped him on the nose.
Say, for a tiny little baby, she has quite a punch.
And as he rubbed his nose, he knew it was more than just a hunch, that something wonderful had happened, that he wouldn't be lonesome anymore, that his extra special Easter surprise was well worth waiting for.
Pa, I have one more question.
You may ask me any question,
said Papa Bear to Brother.
The baby. Where did the baby come from?
That one's for your mother.
Remember about the robins and the miracle of birth?
Mama, you got your lap back.
Interrupted Brother. And Mother had.
Please care about Easter. Look forward to spring. And open your heart to the joy that they bring. The joy that they bring. Please care about rainbows, new lights on the wing. So open your heart to Easter. Easter.
Whole grain wheat helps make Kellogg's mini wheats very nutritious.
And it really, really, really tastes delicious. Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats is a shredded wheat cereal that's good for you. And it really, really tastes good, too.
Kellogg's Frosted and Apple Frosted Mini Wheat cereals, part of this nutritious breakfast. Little biscuits lightly sweet made of crunchy wheat.
Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats has the nutrients of whole grain wheat.
It's really, really, really fun to eat.
Shredded wheat.
Fun to eat Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats.
Breakfast like everyone should. And who knows apple jack look good? Apple jack, the ball in the hole needs a tasty bowl of cinnamon toasty, apple tasty, Kellogg's Apple Jack.
Part of this complete breakfast.
Apple jack, apple jack.
Doo-doo-doo. That's a talented nose.
But wish you could find me fruit flavors like you can, Toucan.
Come, we'll follow my nose.
Come in.
It always knows. For flavors of fruit, just follow my snoot.
That's a snoot.
Those natural orange and lemon cherry tastes. I can smell my Fruit Loops any place. Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast. Ha-ha, now that's a seal of approval.
The guys around the office think I bought a Buick Regal because it's so beautifully designed and so comfortable. And they're right. But they also think I got a raise because in their eternal wisdom, they think this Regal cost $2,000 or $3,000 more than it did. If that's what you think, go see your Buick dealer. You'll find Regal is priced with T-Bird and Cougar, even less. But don't tell the guys around the office.
The great American love belongs to Buick.
Pop-Tarts pop up, people pop up.
Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. People pop up. We at Kellogg's Pop-Tarts pop up here and there. Pop up everywhere. They pop up with more fuzzy Pop-Tarts. Pop up with strawberry and raspberry and blueberry and chocolate fudge and cherry and brown sugar cinnamon. Kellogg's makes all those Pop-Tart tastes. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. People pop up with Kellogg's Pop-Tarts. Pop up.
Look who's pouring Kellogg's Corn Flakes. They've got a special place on the front of a package of Kellogg's cereal. They
a familiar face. The face of a Kellogg cornflake lover, the face of a new friend and way. You can make cornflakes part of this nutritious breakfast. We'll sit down to a familiar face, and it's gonna be a great day.
Berenstein Bear's Easter Surprise has been brought to you tonight by Kellogg's. Great days start with breakfast, and great breakfasts start with Kellogg's.
He has the voice of Sinatra, the legs of the stare, and the looks of his best show ever. It's Steve Martin with Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray later tonight.
You'll like what you see on the new Smurf Springtime Special Thursday night.
Then the kids go on a magical trip to visit the Easter Bunny on an all-new Family Circus Easter.
This is NBC News Update, sponsored by Polaroid Film.
The most exotic, most unusual, most bizarre, and most mysterious wonders of the world. Meet people who challenge nature's most deadly creatures. Are they crazy? And get inside looks at groups of people trying to keep their unusual and remarkable cultural traditions alive. Each weeknight at 6:30, it's You Asked For It, here on Channel 8.
This is Ralph Wingy. PGE and PP&L have been given the okay to raise their rates, but not by the amount they wanted. We'll have the story tonight at 11 o'clock on News 8.